Hello everybody and welcome back to Reus 2. We're going in for another weekly challenge, this one for the 5th of May. Ooh, really cutting it fine with this one, but never mind. We'll get on through and we'll get this started out. Been quite enjoying these weekly challenges, to be honest with you. It's quite nice to just kind of be able to try it out and not really know what giant you're going to have when you're coming in. What we're getting, forced final era is the space race. Okay, understood. And what do we got? We've got dolphins, falcons. Interesting, that's going to be good for our gold. And ocelots for the rainforest. Cool. Very nice. And for our giants, we've got ocean giant, so that gives us access to forest and water. We've got access to rainforest and savanna, and then desert and taiga. So we've actually got access to pretty much everything, which is great. What do we want to start off with first? Probably a little bit of rainforest. This guy is the miner, so he will probably want to have, if we put rainforest, and then probably taiga next to it. I guess we could always do an ocean, but we'll see. We'll just settle these guys first, and then we'll go from there. Let's actually get ourselves just a little bit of ocean. I do like to have ocean. I'm a little bit biased towards oceans, it must be said. Let's get a couple of minerals in as well. So what we got? Amethyst and stones. So let's get some stones in, and we can get some trees as well. Let's get the Ramon in. There we go. And then we'll probably need to get another, I think we just get another stone. Unless we want to get a animal, which we could do. We'll just get stone. They like minerals, these people, so we'll just do that. We'll just have a little small kind of ocean there. I'm not really thinking it'll be too big. We'll get a desert here. We can always expand out as well, if we need to. We did it! Woohoo! Well done. Alright, let's have a little look and we'll draft our rainforest. What we've got here. Gumbo Limbo. Makes pretty good sense to me. Also gives us access to flint, which is great. It gives us another way of adding in extra minerals. So yeah, I think what we do is we get this. Yeah, sounds good. And what do you guys like? You quite like... We'll get you the toolsmith. Should we? Yeah, get a toolsmith. And that should give them a little bit of extra science. That'll be pretty good. And then, other than that, I think we're ready to settle our next people. So what do we have? The botanist, who loves plants. Looks to gain science and food from a sage. Let's go with the botanist. We haven't done the botanist yet. And what do you like? You like mystery. You get extra food and science. Okay, yeah, let's call the botanist. Where do we want them is the question. I wonder if we maybe actually want to do another rainforest here rather than the desert. And potentially, in fact, no, let's cancel that, because what we want to do is we'll want to extend out this ocean. Because they'll probably like having some additional weird kind of plants that you can get in the ocean. So we'll do that, and I think we do rainforest and ocean. There we go, we get a little bit of depths there. And then we can do maybe like a desert kind of on the other side of this second rainforest that we're putting down. Different from the sage, certainly, but should still be pretty good. We'll put you just up here. Good stuff. And then, yeah, let's get ourselves some desert here for our next people. These guys are wanting some more wealth. Oh, that's a good surplus booster. We could certainly put down an amethyst. Get them a little bit of wealth. And probably iguanas could be a good idea. Or, I mean, parakeet. Parakeets are pretty good. Yeah, let's get parakeet in there. And we will also pop down. We're going to be a little bit careful with our Eon, actually, before we go too whole hog. Aye, so we've got... we've still got a little bit, but should be okay. Now, what can we do in terms of improving our stuff? See an enemy is fantastic. I think we do that. And we could put down a clownfish, get some extra mystery. You'll love to see it. And you do want another plant, so do we potentially just get some kelp? Yeah, because they get boosted up. That'll look pretty nice. There we go, we've got the combined population and such in here. Good stuff. Boom. We did it. Fantastic. So from here, I think we can actually go ahead and just grab this amethyst. And we will grab ourselves... Now, do we want the iguana or do we want the parakeet? Parakeet is going to give us extra gold, whereas the iguana is just going to give us some food. Something to think about. Let's get ourselves a parakeet. It does also give us the extra biodiversity, which will help the Gumbo Limbo. There we go. Good stuff. But you do want more This is always the problem. You always want more minerals with this guy. He wants more minerals than you can have. Pirate Queen, I would have loved to have put you there on the desert, but never mind. We did have the poet last time. Let's get the Pirate Queen. Yahar. Get you over there. Maybe we'll actually do something interesting. We'll have like a second ocean. I do like oceans. As I keep saying, but the point still stands. Do we want to change one of these things? Because we've got our amethyst next to the Gumbo Limbo. We could... Let's see, this is the annoying thing. We don't have much Eon before we're going to run out. So let us, instead, let's just get some ocean down here. We don't really have any way of expanding the planet yet, or getting more people. Maybe we'll potentially try and get our 5th colony up as well. Pretty ocean heavy as well as far as the world goes, but I think it makes quite a nice difference from last time. And I do promise we'll actually use the stuff as well. Let's see, do we want to get a cat? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the cat there on the animal booster. And we'll get Maudib, and we'll put him down here. There we go. Give us a little bit of Eon. Good stuff. Yeah. And then how do we want to go about this? Because we could... Let's have a little look at our drafts. What do we have for the ocean? Pearls? I do like pearls. They're a little bit costly. I do really like pearls. On the other hand, we do like to have these weird science plants. I mean, this one's quite good because it gives 2 mystery and 10 science. It depends what we're really wanting for. I think actually we'll stick with the pearls, because we want to have something that's a good gold generator, and pearls are really good for the Pirate Queen. She really likes. She loves that money. She loves that moolah. Now, as for these guys, you know what? We'll expand out this rainforest just one more tile. We might as well, just so it makes sense. And hey, the cats have done really well. They've actually managed to get all the way. That's what happens when you have it on the booster. It always helps you out a wee bit. But yeah, if we can get this guy here and we can get the miner village sorted out, then I think we'll be in a little bit of a better spot. And it would be nice to do that before the end of this era, but we shall see. We'll put down another flint. Yeah, we'll pop a flint down in here. And you should... Now, yeah, you should be expanding. Great. Gives us another bio booster. Fantastic. Time's come for a new era. You should expand, and then we should get the pop-up, and that'll be good. Nice little bit of science as well. There we are. Grand. We did it. We did, indeed. Alright, yes, let's... Time for a new era. What are we going to choose? The Iron Age could be interesting. The Age of Philosophy. We want to have more science. Philosophy gives science for unique biomes within its border. Also contagious. It's copied to a receiving city after a trade deal has stuck. Very cool. Yeah, you know what? I think we will go with this one. This one's going to give us a draft, and it's going to give us some extra Eon as well, which you can't complain about. Yeah, let's do it. The Age of Philosophy. Now, the only bad side to this is we don't really have anybody that really likes to have food. I guess the Pirate Queen does a little bit, so that'll be helpful. And the botanist does a wee bit as well, so maybe I'm just talking rubbish. Let's get ourselves... Let's get the Ocean Shrine, because I do love getting a little bit of mystery. Yeah, so be it. And as for you... Algae Farm? We could get Algae Farm. Yeah, I think we might as well. Let's go for it. There we go, so be it. That should get you actually quite a good bit of food and some more plants. See, part of me is like, oh, I do wish I kind of got that other, oh goodness, what's it called? The other draft for the ocean, where we could get more plants, because these guys obviously do love their plants. You just need 3. I think we just go to another sea anemone. And then an anemone. And I think over here, well, let's get ourselves this... we can't do it yet, because we don't quite have the moolah. So let's get ourselves some animals. Sea crate. Do like. We'll pop you down there. And we could always get some anchovies, which will give us some extra bit of food. Good stuff. And then that should allow us to get the pearls. Great stuff. And that should make you nice and happy. And probably very rich. Yeah, there we go. Pearls are fantastic. That coastal bonus that you get, plus 60 gold, really makes a difference, especially so early into the game. There we go. Nice expansion there. We got the anchovies. Wonderful. That should get their population up a little bit. Hopefully it gets them to 5. It might not. The one thing that tuna's quite good for kind of getting things up. As for our drafts, let's have a little think about what we want to do. Because we do also know how we have access to Savannah, we have access to Forest, we have access to Taiga. Speaking of which, we maybe actually want to purchase our planet expander and actually expand out the planet ever so slightly, because we are, because of the oceans that we have, we're quite close together. So yeah, let's expand out the planet just a little bit, and we'll see if we can maybe get another town maybe kind of over here. Question is, what do we want to put here? Could put Savannah in. We do like our animals. Yeah, we could put like a Savannah in here. I think that'd be quite cool. And then we can maybe see about getting another kind of person over here, especially somebody who likes gold. That'd be good. Pirate Village doesn't look like it's been enough. That is a shame. Yeah, there's no way we're getting dolphins anytime soon. We could put some herring in, I suppose. There we go. That should give them a little bit more. See, the thing is, it's like with the anchovies, you know, they're not quite as good as an individual herring, but it does mean that you do get this extra biodiversity, which is really nice. There we go. And boom. There we go. We did it. Fantastic. Let's get ourselves some more minerals over here, because you guys want some minerals. Let's maybe put something down in the sea. Excuse me. What are you doing? Mr. Miner. No, 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 no. See if we can get a tidal wave to sort them out. Might as well, seeing as they're on the sea. And we'll get that sorted out in just a second. Yeah, let's get a big tidal wave there. As for over here, we want to get some more minerals down, don't we? So what do we want? We could, I mean, bedrock, yeah. Pop it here. Just expand that out. Whoa, there's a big tidal wave. Oh, sorry about that person. Oh well, they'll be drowning for a while. It seems these guys over here just got a boatload more science, which is great. We have completed the era. Fantastic. Oh, we were going to think about maybe putting down a tree here. I thought you guys would be interested in actually expanding, but apparently not. Or maybe let's put down a sea anemone instead. And this should really get you guys jonesing for an expansion. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's them expanded into the sea. Good stuff. We've got loads of drafts available, which is great. So let's have a little look at our drafts. Let's first of all draft our desert. We want gold, do we? Lapis lazuli. It's always an option. I do like it. I've already got jasper, but I mean, just for how strong that is, it's great. Then again, ostrich is really good, because it means that we'll be able to use it more as food, and it still gives you a whole bunch of money as well. I don't think it's bad. Doves are pretty good as well, because they give us everything we want. We can use them in forest, we can use them in the taiga. I think we actually go ostrich. I've taught myself into it. Let's do it. Now, we can't, well, we could put one down just now. Reach adjacent empty slot. I was wondering actually about potentially using, well, see, this is the interesting thing. So we can create a mountain, which will add 3 slots at the top row. And the top row has a 3-thing reduction. So if we went ahead and we bought ourselves a terraforming charge, and we made this into a mountain, which I think could be quite interesting, because if we can, but then again, I'm talking rubbish. I'm talking rubbish because the ostrich has a limit to that. Does it? Does it though? It doesn't. No, I am talking right. You gotta believe in yourself a little bit more. Let's pop a mountain down. We pop the ostrich here. Maybe we expand this desert out one more. Boom, there we go, looking cool. Now this one suddenly has 6 connections. So if we pop an ostrich down here, they should have plenty of running space. That's for sure. There we go, yeah, running space 6. Output 70 food, 40 gold. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. You'll probably not expand out much over that way, which is the only thing. But let's have a little look. Minor town. You actually don't have enough science or wealth. That's surprising to me. That is very surprising, especially given how much it all kind of went up recently. I thought there would be. Let's get ourselves another Ramon tree. Pop that over here. Let's have a little look at our drafts as well. We could get another rainforest and an ocean draft. Let's do that, actually. Ooh, obsidian. Hematite colours of the birds. Does give us Cinchona tree and the Kentucky coffee tree. I do like the Kentucky coffee tree, it must be said. But, I mean, that's pretty good. Mica, cinnabar. Those are pretty good. That's obviously really good for wealth. Do we go hematite? I mean, it's kind of pointless at the moment because we can really only use the 1 star. So it doesn't really matter that much. Bamboo could be good. Yeah, you know what? Let's go obsidian. I like it. Good stuff. Alright, yeah, let's get that tree down. Unless we could put the bamboo down. Depends on how much we want to put plants in here. We could put a kelp in, I suppose. Just to kind of boost up that biodiversity. Doesn't look like we're going to get Minor Town done just now. That is a little bit of a shame. Despite the fact we have all of those minerals in. Yeah, so for our last thing, let's just get ourselves a wee... No, we want this to be a tree, so we'll put that down a Ramon tree. There we go. We can always change the stone over to something else, and the stone is making a lot of science. It must be said. There we go, good bit of science. Boom. It's not going to be quite enough for everything, but at least it's something. Now we've got our micros that we could also use. So let us have a wee look. Chanterelle is pretty cool. Drone beetle is also pretty good, must be said. The real question is, where do we want to put it? What do you guys have? I mean, plus 20% food is pretty nice. It is kind of outclassed at the moment, unfortunately. I've been putting a drone beetle onto those guys there. Could be pretty good. Plus 40%. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I think that's probably a good idea because we've got the 1 microcharge still available. And what can you do? Plus 25 gold. So, not much. There we go. Good stuff. Let's just go and pop this on. I guess pop on the anchovy. At least we're using it. There we go, very nice. And the time's come for a new era. So let's continue. We've already concluded this one. Doing alright. As we think of philosophy. The people have discovered the meaning of life. Fantastic. At least somebody's managed to do it. There we go. 42. Well done, everybody. There we go. Apologies for that. The dog decided it was about time to start barking, but fortunately she stopped now. But yeah, so we did really well there. We managed to get 3-star of that. We haven't got any draft charges. We got some additional microcharges, and we got a little bit of extra prosperity. I mostly wanted that extra eon limit for the future stuff. Now, what do we want to go for next? Enlightenment. Interesting. Minds of humans brimming with ideas stimulate their age of inventions. I kind of like the idea of that. Yeah, we get rerolls and we get some terraform charges as well. Have 15 element medicinal or construction biotica on the planet. This could be quite a difficult one, actually. We'll have to see. Yeah, let's try this enlightenment one. There we go. Secondary enlightenment. Guys, come on. Your tower's a wee bit wonky. What are you doing? Okay, so what do we want to do? We could get the statue, or get a weaponsmith. Let's just get the statue for just now. I mean, obviously the weaponsmith is good. Then again, we have got obsidian, so let's not be silly. Let's actually, you know, play the game properly. That would be a good idea. There we go. So that's giving them a little bit of extra science or stuff. Now, what do we want to do in terms of getting ourselves some additional stuff? Obsidian would be good. We could upgrade at least some of this. Which one? We upgrade this. This doesn't have to be a Ramon tree. We can upgrade this and change it over. This one, we might need to change this Gumbo Limbo though if we do it there. How do we want to do this? Because ideally we want this next to 3 different minerals. But it would be if we put it there and we upgrade and we changed over these 2. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, we could always change that over as well to the Gumbo Limbo as 2. So yeah, if we pop down the obsidian, because you guys really want to be next to a tree. So we pop down the obsidian, good stuff. Let's get the aquamarine. Well, let's actually just upgrade these first, because we're going to need to upgrade these 2. Yeah, if we get the mica, we get the aquamarine in. They do like to have animals in that slot, but I'm afraid not today. So yeah, this is going to give us a whole bunch of extra science, which is always nice. And then let us go over here and we will plant our Gumbo Limbo. Pirate Queen, why are you such a jerk? Hey, there we go. So we've got the Arboreal back. That should give us the wealth that they need, along with this aquamarine. Boom, to get Minor Town done. That's good. That gives us more drafts. What do you guys want? You're just raiding, are you? Not today. We'll wait until you're actually off the settlement before we do anything. Do we want to do Earthquake or do we want to do a Bog is the question. Not sure, actually. Not sure. Could be quite interesting to do either. I really want to get better at using Invasive Hatch, but I always kind of forget it exists, to be perfectly honest. It just feels so unnatural to be able to like switch around different things into a different place. We want to start a project here in Prickle Spot Fountain. What do we want? Tavern's probably the no-brainer. Yeah, I think we go Tavern for distinct animals. That should give you some extra food and some extra things. Botanist Town, what do you want? Great Garden. Grants a microcharge. Interesting. I kind of like the idea of that. Let's do that. We need to have 8 distinct plants within the borders. But we do also want to get some additional plants anyway, so let's draft on up. We can't do the rainforest, unfortunately. We can potentially draft on the ocean. And what do you want? Or what do you give us, rather? Manta Ray could be interesting. Marlins are pretty good because we do have an expansive ocean, and it does also give us barrel eyes, gives us suckerfish, gives us sea bass. I think it's got to be marlin. Let's be completely honest. Excuse me 2 seconds. Alrighty, sorry about that. Somebody decided to start playing music outside. Cannot blame them. It is a lovely day, probably the nicest day of the year so far. And here I am, stuck inside. But we joke. We joke because we love. Now, we haven't actually put anything in this rainforest. We could change this over to a forest, because you like population and you like technology, and it would give us something else to use our drafts on. Let's do it. Draft that forest. Gotta go with the apple trees, I think. It's just so good for getting early food. I think we do. Yeah, I think we go apple trees. Let's get the ocean giant over and we'll change this place into a forest. And this will be good as well because it means that we can get more of our crevices, so it means we can get more of our cities down. In fact, can we just buy extra people? Yes, we can. Let's do it. Do we want to wait until after we've potentially gotten these guys up a little bit higher in food? Probably, actually, yeah. They still haven't fixed this bug with the tidal waves where people kind of get stuck there, but maybe they'll do it at some point. You know, bugs are bugs. Difficult to deal with sometimes. So, what do we want to do? Let's get ourselves down this pear tree. We could... do we want a squirrel? Probably not. Dove could be interesting. Not wealth, though. But first of all, so yeah, so we got our pear tree. What else do we want? Let's get ourselves just down a wee blueberry. And then we'll get ourselves our apple tree. There we go. We'll probably change that blueberry over when we can. You guys go into... yeah, you're over there expanding already. Here comes the fruit. Boom. I'll love to see it. Now, do we have anything that can upgrade plant? Act flower. Interesting. Probably not, no, because you'll be our main kind of micro person. I guess what we could do is we could change this bit. Well, I know this is savanna, but we could also change this bit over into forest as well, just to expand our forest ever so slightly. And then we'll grab ourselves a wee squirrel. As much as I want to use this, I mean, I guess we could use a stoat. Could use a stoat. You do count as a critter. I mean, we could also just put down a dove and just say, you know. Yeah, I think we just put down the dove. Doves are good. Like, completing out those city requests really does help quite a bit. It does mean that they're going to be much happier. Oh, they built the ocean temple as well. That's pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, we're not really getting much benefit out of it because there's not that much animals over here. So I guess maybe you are a critter. Let's get the stoat in here and then we put the dove next to it. Yeah, there we go. Get you some cash. Get you some cash money. Let's actually get another draft in for the forest and see what we can pick up as well. Beaver. Interesting. Plus 75 for each distinct adjacent tree biome. I guess we're putting a beaver in there. I mean, it's just so perfect. Yeah, let's get the beaver. Mr. Beaver, you're coming in. You're being subbed in, my friend. You do cost 3. What do we have in terms of trees? So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put beaver there. I'm going to put your ash over here. Mr. Beaver. Alright, put your ash there. Let's go ahead and upgrade Mr. Stoat into a beaver. I mean, we are going to lose that patch bonus, but I think that's just going to have to be what we use. Unless... nah. I was kind of just seeing if that would work, but unfortunately it did not. We will probably want to put an apple tree in here. Let's put down the white willow there. Does suck getting rid of the doves after I'm just sitting there going, oh, doves are really good. But I suppose we'll have to make do. Now, you want to be next to a fruit bioticum. I wonder if we maybe just put down... we change you to a blueberry, put you the apple tree there, and then put beaver there. I think that's the way it's got to go. Yeah, put down the beaver, Mr. Beaver, Mrs. Apple Tree. There we go. Should give us plenty of wealth in this place. They're not really looking for wealth, but there's always help to have just a little bit of cash hanging around. Mrs. Pirate isn't particularly happy with us. Not ideal. We don't have any more drafts for the ocean, and we've already used up everything anyway. Let us get another crevice as well, and we'll expand this bit on out. Because these guys are a little bit too close. Yeah, expand that on out. We can settle these guys here. What we've got, the sage or the villain? I think we just get the villain. We put him on the savannah. There we go. He's a jerk. How dare you? So we want to make sure we get more medicinal or construction biotica as well. It'd be nice to have a taiga somewhere, but don't know where we could put it. Especially, taiga obviously gets a lot worse as well when you have this many cities, which is another shame. So, what can we do in terms of construction or elements? Bedrock is a good one. I don't know, I don't think that counts as 2, even though it's got the double. Redstone is going to be good. 2. There we go, Eastland City. Oh no, sorry, wrong person. We want the other guy. The other guy's the one that we want to create this into more savannah. There we go. So, you guys like wealth, so if we put guinea fowl down here, I'll just get some more food. We can get some African pack dogs. And let us get ourselves redstone. That's construction. Do we not have any more trees we can put down that would be construction as well? I need to sort out my overview because I'm pretty sure you guys see those Steam notifications, so apologies for whoever just got doxed there. Yeah, you're plus 13 tag gem fur for each micro in this bioticum. Okay, interesting. Silkworms would be quite cool. White willows construction and that bamboo we could get. You're at least next to 2. Yeah, so bamboo's going to be construction. That'll be good. Yeah, the villain's quite happy. They managed to get their stuff. Bad place. Have more power than the botanist. This guy's a jerk. Okay, so we need a little bit more construction bio. This one's going to be a hard one, I feel. Let's get a Colosseum. Yeah, we want more predators. This is going to be quite a hard one. Just trying to get all these construction medicinal or elements in the world is going to be quite difficult. It cost us a lot of an awful lot of Eon as well. I think that's probably the more pressing thing. Let's do we have bedrock over here? We do have bedrock over here. We've got nothing else we can really put down, unfortunately. You're volcanic, you're an element. We did get rid of our stone. It's probably hurt us a wee bit in that regard. And we don't have anywhere for our cinnabar. That's annoying. Because that is also an element. Which I guess does mean we could... Oh no, we changed this over to a forest, didn't we? Stupid. How could we? We could put down some mossy stone, I suppose. That is an element. Give us a little bit more science too. At least the beaver's having a nice time. Yeah, we're going to struggle. We don't have that much Eon left, unfortunately. There we go. Yeah, so we might not get a full 3 stars, which would suck. That would definitely suck. I'm surprised you guys aren't getting better food out of this, to be honest. Algae farm's kind of gone. We're getting something out of the Great Garden at least. I suppose because there's not many animals, is there? Kelp's kind of rubbish for it. What can we do over here to improve this bit? We could put down barrel eyes. We could put down the marlin. But it's not quite big. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'd only get plus 40 food and 40 gold. I mean, it's still pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as great. Let's get ourselves a sea bass just in here. In our bigger ocean, we'll put down the. I mean, that's not even that big. To be fair, that's another 6. Okay. It's funny. I was like, oh, we've got more oceans than we know what to do with, but. Not really. Let's get ourselves a... We want the herring? Do we want the barrel eyes? We did just put that down. We are going to lose a bit of Eon if we do that. We do also need to put down more medicinal stuff. It's just a shame that the white mulberry isn't medicinal. It is very annoying. Yeah, I think we're going to really struggle to do this. So we just don't have the Eon to get the Gilded Enlightenment. You just don't have enough wealth either. Your science is absolutely golden, but you just don't have the wealth. What can we do to get the wealth up? Suckerfish is an option. Sea crate is another option. Barrel eyes, but you're very far away from being able to claim a barrel eyes. What do we want? I guess it has to be secret. Yeah. Pop that there. Guess we can put down a clownfish. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just gotta accept the fact that we're just not gonna get that second thing. You should expand. That's good. What could we do with this? This orchid mantis is pretty interesting. Tag is a flower. The real question is, who would we put that on? The white willow, the ash, the bamboo, the old bamboo. And upgrade plant. Yeah, I think we put that on the willow. Just kind of see how we do. At least we've managed to get 2-star for this one. I mean, we don't even have the science for it. To be perfectly blunt, we've not done as well in this one, unfortunately. Yeah, so we've done that. That should get us a whole bunch of extra science. We would be quite interesting as well to do that on the white mulberry, because getting some extra wealth is never a bad thing. Put it that way. Now, what do we want to do? Given that we're not going to get 3-star enlightenment, we've got a little bit of Eon left. Who are we wanting to work on? We are trying to get this botanist through, but we're just struggling to get the last of it, which is a little bit annoying, must be said, because I feel like we're getting split in terms of our of what we want. This person wants plants, Great Garden wants plants, the Ocean Giant Temple wants animals, and we're kind of getting torn both ways. So, mildly irritating, but never mind. Sure, it's fine. Do we want to just pop down a barrelize? It does count as a critter, would give them wealth. They don't really want wealth, is the only thing. I guess we can always just put down an anchovy here, and then that should trigger the sea bass. Might trigger these guys to... yeah, they're going to go expand now. So at least they'll get some more animals. I thought you would be sea glutton, because we've got... ah, distinct. We've already got a clownfish over there. Ah, that's annoying. Oh, we did manage to actually do that. That's good. You love to see it. Right, so we've managed to do that. Where are you guys going? They're heading to the botanist. You know what? You guys just duke it out. We're not world police. We'll just let you do it for just now. What do we want to do about Mrs. Pirate Queen? Because she is not particularly happy. She likes animals. Ocean Shrine's gone. You do like extra mystery. We could upgrade this. There's our biodiversity. It's okay. We pop down a barrel eye here. Food booster. Looking nice. Yeah, you know what? I think we just pop down a marlin. We just pop it down. There we go. So let's just use all of our stuff. We just pop the 25 food on that because they are already there on a food boosting tile. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Boom. Good stuff. Time has come for a new era. I think we've done okay overall. Let's actually get another draft and see. Can't do another forest one. Let's get a savannah. We'll start working on for this jerk over here. Spotted hyena. Very good for him. Yeah, let's unlock that. Good stuff. I'm liking how things are looking so far. I do not believe it. You didn't take the ostrich? Are you stupid? Oh well, he gets the ostrich then, I guess. There's a mountain between you. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That marlin. Wow. Time has come for a new era. With new ideas and an enlightened mind, humanity looks towards the future. Looking very cool. I swear she's just doing it every single time we complete an era. But you know what, I'm quite happy with how that's gone. We managed to get a level 2, at least get the 2 rerolls, and we get a terraform charge as well. A little bit extra prosperity too. Now, space race. All advanced minerals will gain 200% extra science if they're unique to the planet. That's going to be good. Tarantula is fantastic. Wow, what a fantastic thing to get as our micro. Alrighty, so what do you like? Blast furnace, apothecary, or power plant? I think we go power plant because we want to hope that we're going to get energy. Blast furnace is also good, but yeah, I think we go power plant for this one. So be it. You can get oil in the oceans. We could get other kind of things like that. We don't really have any metal is the interesting thing. Lushwood Haven, what you got? Marine Ecological Institute. Apothecary I feel like could be pretty good. I mean, jam maker. I do always like jam. Yeah, and we do kind of need you for the food. So yeah, let's get Jam Maker. Not making as much as I would like, but it should give you a little bit more population. And you, at least you got enough plants now. Pirate Cove, you're still level 2. You are expanding out just a bit. We've got no extra drafts. Got barrel eyes. Could get suckerfish. Yeah, let's pop down a suckerfish. We should have enough... Do we have enough predators here for max out? Not quite. We only got the 2. But that is at least giving us some extra cash money. Should hopefully give you the wealth that you need in order to level up. Not quite. Okay, what can we do to improve that a little bit? Jasper? Yeah, you're next to animals. Feels like a little bit of a waste putting you there, but we'll just have to kind of suck up. There we go. Camp Southern Jungle is going to the moon. That's quite cool with the giant going past in the background. See you later, guys. Have fun. They're off. And they're going to the moon. Ah, just in time to see the army fighting in the ocean. Oh, then they got flattened by the rocket. They are going to the moon. Good stuff, guys. Wonder if Katy Perry's on that. There we are. We've reached the moon. Nice little landing. Bit of a good retro burn. Didn't look like a suicide burn or anything like that. And yeah, we've managed to make it to the moon. Looks like there's almost snakes on it. Yeah, good job, guys. Yeah, metropolis of industry. So we got gotta have 3 cities with 20 science. Ooh, difficult. This is going to be an interesting one, but we did unlock a whole bunch of drafts there. So, what we're going to do? Going to burn a draft. Let's burn another draft. So we need a couple more drafts to do it. You know what? Why don't we just buy it? We've got the science for it. Burn the draft. Do we go ocean or rainforest is the question. I think we go rainforest first. We're looking for an energy. What do we get? Not an energy. But we got 4 rerolls. That's what the rerolls are for. Let's have a little look. What do we get? Hemp. Harpy. Reroll. Gold. Jade. Mango. I'm just not liking what we've got. Brazil wood is something. Helium. There we go. That's what the rerolls are for. Let's get ourselves some helium. Alright, this is going to cause this to explode in terms of how good it is. Now, how do we want to do this? We need 7+ for this. Probably get rid of that Gumbo Limbo. I think we have to. Yeah, let's do that. We'll upgrade this. We're gonna lose the obsidian for just a second, which is a shame. Yeah, that Garden Limbo is pretty good as well. But yeah, let's get ourselves... Oh, putting the helium there would be fantastic. But it also doesn't do very good for the other thing. Let's just wait for these guys to land and we'll hit them with the earthquake. Oh no! There's an army coming! Oh, how scary! Get quaked on. Boom. 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 There we go. The miner hates the rock giant that's messing with their war plans. Well, you know. You snooze, you lose. Yeah, so the obsidian... We would lose a little bit out of seismic for it, would we? You know what, let's just let's stick the helium down here anyway. There we go. Right, so that should be very, very nice. And we can pop down our obsidian over here. Nah, so you're actually fine because you've got the helium there now. Oh, that is a lot of science. That is a lot of science. You should be very happy with that. That power plant finally is actually making a whole bunch more science too. Good stuff. A lot of inventions, love to see it. Why are you the one that wants the forest or the swamp giant and the plants? And I hate it when that happens, but never mind. Okay, luxury shop. I mean, lighthouse is pretty good. Sushi bar is also good. I think we go lighthouse. Yeah. I think we just have to go lighthouse. So be it, we'll build a lighthouse. And that should give them a whole bunch of food and wealth as well. Which is always great. Now, we haven't done anything with Mr. Villain over here. He wants wealth. But we kind of want him to have science. I mean, you do have 10 science. I guess we could probably do the Pirate Queen. Let's buy ourselves another draft. A draft charge. Anything here that could be interesting for you guys? Krill is interesting. Reach adjacent coral or fish bioticum. That is a lot of mystery. I think we go for that. That is a lot of mystery. Yeah, we could put that down on you. No, you're not. Reach adjacent. Potentially just on the barrel eyes. Yeah, let's just pop it on the barrel eyes. We got a Spangam moss growing on our marlins. There we go. We pop that on you. And then that's 12 extra mystery. That's nothing to sniff at. We just need you to have a little bit more wealth, unfortunately. Now, is there anything we can do for that? There is the tarantula. Could pop that on the pearl. We do have another draft as well. Let's actually draft the ocean, see what we get. Oh, offshore oil. Reach adjacent science biotica. Interesting, interesting. There's also the coral one that we can get. Blue whale 2 is also an option. Could be interesting with the coral, but the thing is we've already unlocked 2 things and it's like we don't have enough coral to like make it pop off effectively because we didn't unlock any of the other kind of coral stuff. So I think we go with the offshore oil. Yeah. Can only be placed in shallow waters, but gives a whole bunch of gold. And that's kind of what we need. But we need science for that. So, what are we going to do? You don't produce science. You don't produce science. Anything that does produce science that we could put down? Isn't a plant. We do have the open brain coral. All coral biotica in this ocean. Ooh, that is pretty good actually. Guess that would have been quite useful to get. Oh, bottlenose dolphin is also kind of cool. Let's potentially go dolphin. Yeah, let's upgrade this. We'll get dolphin in this one. Although I don't think there's many animals in this one, in this place, which is a little bit of a shame. So we might not get as much. Oh, that's a nice. That's a nice bit for a mineral. Oil is very, very difficult to get, unfortunately. Let's just pop down that for just now. I don't think we're going to be able to do... I think we've actually done pretty badly this one. I don't think I've played this particularly well. We still have a lot of Eon. We do still have a lot of things. We could just buy another draft. Let's get another draft charge. And see what we can get in the forest. We haven't even made a single taiga either. Oh, is interesting. Pandas are also interesting. Plant, mineral, and animals. All harmony biotica on the planet gain 100% of their primary yield. That is good. You would really like to get the panda bear and the Chinese jub together, to be honest. But I think we just go with this. Yeah, I think this is probably better. I mean, that's a lot of mystery you can get as well. I swear to God, this dog is far more barky today than she usually is. Usually she's not that bad, but I'm actually going to just leave that one in because I think that's quite funny in terms of the bit. So apologies if if you don't like dogs bark, but I think that was quite funny. Now, this sea crate, if he's adjacent to at least one critter, you count as a critter? No. Where on earth is this critter? I have no idea. Unless it's going all the way through and it's next to the Jaroba, potentially. Could be how it works. Who knows? Yeah, so we're kind of struggling for biodiversity in this place, which is a shame. But we can improve that. Now, I mean, I guess we could put the jellyfish somewhere else. We want science for the oil. Question is, how do we get the science? Seagrass is pretty good. You just get a sea anemone. Yeah, it's not the best, but it would improve that. Yeah, I think we have to do that. That as much as I like the crate, I think he has to go. Yeah, so that should improve the biodiversity just ever so slightly. Let us also pop down over here. We'll pop down a herring. And we're going to think about other things we can do. Jellyfish over here. Got anything over here that can really improve our stuff? Help. Yeah, that can help. Problem that we're having is we just need more stuff for the oil. Now, to be fair, actually, we can buy another crevice. Let's buy another crevice. Let's expand out this ocean. Create an anomaly, doubling all tags in the patch. Okay, so we could use that to create a shallow bit. There we go. So that's really helped the marlin. The marlin's loving life, which is good. That's actually kind of what we want. Let us pop down maybe some anchovies over here. Kind of ruining our Eon a wee bit to get us going, but I think it should be worth it. And then that should get us to 10. Boom, there we go. Let's get ourselves that oil. That should hopefully make you a little bit happier. Hey, there we go. So we're not getting much out of the massive reserve. In fact, we're not really getting much out of it at all. Which is a little bit of a shame. Because we don't really have much that are making science. Yeah, that basalt isn't making us as much science as I was kind of hoping. We could put it next to bedrock. We could... turtle grass. Could put turtle grass down there. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's better to kind of hopefully keep the science up and going rather than trying to just get all of the wealth on this. I mean, at this point, this is actually better than the... Oh, there we go. A universe have encountered 99 different luxuries. Oh, there you go. Good stuff. Alright, let's get that turtle grass in. That's massively improved that massive reserves. There we go. It should also improve your science quite a bit, which is also kind of what we want. Now, in terms of our micros, do we have anything that would be good for these guys? Tarantula could be it, if we had more microcharges, which we could buy. Only costs us 10. We could always just stick that on there. Yeah, let's do it. Now, how are we going to get your science up is the other question. So, pop that down there. That's going to give you a huge old boost to your wealth. Boom bam bisto. Good stuff. How are we going to expand out here? Now, we do have the desert, which we haven't really done much, to be quite honest with you. Interesting. For each distinct element bioticum in this biome. I do quite like that. Gives us iron. Gives us basalt, which is another good one. Tagged element. Huh, okay, yeah, I kind of like this. Let's go with that. Alright, so now we need to think about getting ourselves science. We want these things to be barren, potentially, if we're going to put them next to the ostrich as well. Unless we just sack off the ostrich, which is another option that we do have. Let's upgrade this patch. We'll pop the cats back down somewhere. Where are we popping the cats down? Let's just pop them down here. We do also have the birds that we can think about. Get the mud crack down. That's a little bit extra science. So we don't need much science, we just need enough science to get you over the hump. Sagebrush end? Anybody else count as barren? No. You do count as barren. You're no adjacent to plant biotica. Let us put the sagebrush there. And we can put you the basalt up here. Hopefully that should, yeah, there you go. So that's got you enough science, but we just need more science in general. Now how can we get that is the question on everybody's lips. We do have the kapok tree. That'll help. We've got, you guys are good for boosting biodiversity. And then we've also got the helium. And that does have a lot of micro slots, and that could possibly be the way that we do it. I mean, if we get the tarantula on that, oh, that would be pretty good. I think we do it. I think we just pay and we say, hey, we're gonna get tarantula on the helium, just to improve that that output, and then these guys should be able to kind of come out a little bit more. Now, green capital over here. What are we doing with you? We do want more draft charges. We have got the dove tree, and the dove tree is pretty cool, and it probably is better than the ash and this white willow, but we did have the orchid mantis on this white willow. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, but we can get around that because we've got this moss stone and the bamboo. So if we just upgrade this bit, then I think that should be fine. Yeah, upgrade this bit, get rid of these. Boom. Let us... Can't put the Chinese jewberry down, unfortunately. We can put down the dove tree. The pirate queen is inventing something new. Sashimi. And steam turbines, good job. There we go, so that's you nice and unique, so that should be giving you a whole bunch of stuff. It's great. Let's, do we want to expand out the forest one more tile? I guess so. Just to get that biodiversity in. Don't think it's bad. Put it that way. Yeah, because we could just put down a squirrel or something. Feels weird having a forest with so few animals, but... sign of the times, I suppose. Yeah, so we've got the dove tree down. That should get us enough for the Chinese jewberry. There we go. Let's pop you down here. Probably the worst spot for you is gold booster, but that's alright. That gives you... plus 25 for each adjacent thing. Wow, look at it all pouring in. All that food. There we go. Beautiful. That'll be the jam maker. Really starting to help out from all the fruit. Biotica. Because you do produce... You're not as good as an orange tree. That must be said. You're not as good as an orange tree. But at least you're still trying. So, gotta give you that. Hey. Even more. Okay, so we've done that for you. And that should hopefully get you all the way up. And it should hopefully get your science up as well. Love it. Okay, now we just need to get prosperity. Our prosperity feels so low in comparison. We've been doing really well in the past couple of tries, but this one I just feel like the rolls that we've gotten just aren't as good, to be brutally honest. Oh, what's happening here? Raiders. Oh Let us actually have a little look at the bad place, because this guy, he probably will never have more power than the botanist, but I feel kind of bad that we've just kind of neglected him. So, you like to have minerals. And you're African wild dog, so you want to be next to this guinea fowl. There we go. This ostrich is also quite nice for your wealth, so yeah, there we go. So those guys should be coming in and actually helping out. You're going to expand, which is also cool. Yeah, we don't have any levels up for you, which is probably why things are so bad for you. Now, in terms of your military, yeah, because these guys are pacifists, you might actually do pretty well. Do we have anything we can use over here? Fluorite? No, that's not really what we're here for. Let's have a little think about what we want to do with the hyena. Where we want the hyena to go. We could put the hyena over here. It only needs 2, so yeah, pop them there. We get another mineral. We get iron. Carnelian. Pretty good one. There we go, so that's him actually more powerful than the botanist because he's very militaristic. Now, theatre could be good. Fur holder is also good. I don't think you're going to get a mansion. What do we want? We don't have any fur at the moment. Let's have a little think about if we can get fur, first of all. Fortunately, you're just a scavenger rather than anything else. Is there anything that can get fur? We have to get another cat. Could do. We've got nothing else with fur. Oh, jackals have fur. That's true. That is true. Let's get an upgrade on here. As good as the ostrich is, I think that jackal is much better. I think we do go for the fur on these guys. We'll manage it. There we go. You're not doing anything just now, but you will do. So let us get the jackals there, because they have Baron. They count as empty slots, so they've got 3. That gives a whole bunch. Pretty much as the same as the ostriches, to be honest, but it's actually just better for us. I would say the ostriches were bad, they're pretty good, but we could get a falcon in here. Oh, yes. Let's get the falcon in. Because that'll get you the fur. This gives you a whole bunch of money. There you go. Enjoy the power, Mr. Villain Man. Actually get our prosperity right the way up. Let us get another draft charge. We will buy it with money, because that seems to be the going rate at the moment. Get a Savannah card. See what we can get. Oh, Marabou. We got loads of ugly already. We got ugly. We don't have the vulture down yet, unfortunately. And are a little bit out of space, but we can do it. Because we can upgrade that. Yes, let's do it. So if we upgrade this. Sorry, sorry, little wild dogs. You're gone. You're being replaced. Because you're ugly. We want. Do we want that wild animal there? Another war happening. Warthog. Where do we want the warthog? Pop the warthog there. Get the rock giant over. Amethyst up here. Pop it there next to the warthog. And then that should give us what we need for the marabou. There we go. And you bugger off. There we go. So that's given a lot more stuff for us as well. Ugly gaming. What I'm known for. I couldn't stop myself from making that joke. So, what can we do to improve this bit over here? Because these guys kind of already expanded out already. Not really interested in expanding it any further. Would be nice to improve this Ojibwe tree if we could improve the amount of food that it's giving. That's not any good. That's not any good. Agged flour. Not really what we want. Can we purchase anything that'd be good for us? No. Upgrade an animal. Another animal. Little bit annoying. I don't know how we're going to get these guys up. I mean, to be fair, they just need technology. That is true. That's very true. Can we change this ash into something else that potentially has... Not really, no, can we? Because especially because we want it like... we want more science, if possible. I think we do just have to pay for the micros, so let's do that. Let's get some more charges. Pretty expensive, but it works. Let's upgrade that Chinese duplicate. And fingers crossed this does improve things quite a bit. Like to see it. It goes. That's one level up. We need 2. And in terms of your stuff that you like, Temple of Atlas. We got all the temples, but nothing useful. A lot of mystery. Yeah, it would be nice if we could get the population up just a little bit. I'm just trying to work out how we're going to do that. How are we going to do that? Again, this is a terrible place for the dolphin, because the dolphin just doesn't get anything here. There's barely any animals in this biome. And barely any animals in this one. So it means it's just kind of scuppered. Yeah. How are we going to do this? Can't put down another marlin. I mean, I guess we could just put down, if we buy expansion. Which you have to go this way, so we'll get you coming out that way. You're quite happy as you are. We could always just use you to get to the level 3 space race, which I am glad we're getting to. But the fact that we're struggling so much to get to 600 prosperity is quite concerning to me. But hey ho, just means that we've not done quite as well on this weekly challenge. Certainly in comparison to, say, like the first proper episode. So yeah, I think we do that. You're coming out already, so we'll pop down the dolphin just to see how much that's going to give us. It should give us a little bit. There we go. I mean, that's something, I guess. It's not great. It is not great. That is true. Could just boost it with a krill, actually, as well. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's a lot of mystery for when you come over here, and when you get that, that's going to give you a whole bunch of food and science. Yeah, you'll have to hear it. And that should get you over the edge and boosted up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. And international space is done. Good job, lads, good job. Now, do we want the desert or do we want the savannah as our next draft? We've got like a couple of eon that we can still spend. I think we go savannah because we've got more of it. Secretary bird is pretty good. Gives us wildebeest as well. They're ugly. Serval gives us cats. We're not really looking for wrasses though. Predator King is, I mean, it kind of has to be the lion, right? It's the one that makes sense. Yeah, let's do it. You can get that gem as well. Alright, let's have a little think. We'll buy ourselves some additional Eon with our people. I think the time's long past for us to get crevices, etc. Now, how do we want to do this? Carnelian is there. We could upgrade this patch. Place the hyena. Yeah, let's do that. Place the hyena. Yep, that's good. Oh, and it's perfect for this pink diamond, because it's on a mineral booster as well. You do love it when that happens. That's a lot of money. Now, we do want more fur, is the only thing. Lion does have fur, so that's how we're going to get it. Not quite enough biodiversity though. That's annoying. Is there a better way of getting that? Is there a plant that can get us it? Okra? Could do it. Marula's another good one as well. Lion's here. Where are we going to put the okra though is the question. Put it where the African wild dog is, I guess. Yeah, and then we will upgrade this bit here. Put Carnelian where we can. And see where the lion wants to go. So lion could go in either of them, so I think we just get Carnelian. There you go, and then we pop the lion down. I'd hate to be this squirrel here, that's for sure. Imagine being this squirrel and then all of a sudden there's just a lion that pops up and you're like, oh, hi, how's it going? That's going to be a lot of gold for you. Good stuff. Whole bunch of prosperity. That was a very good option, I think, at the last bit. Now, for each golden animal on board is the highest gold. Has to be luxury shop. Get your luxury lines here. From the jerk. There we go. Sin City. You've got all the money in the world. Give us another draft. Could we want it? Which we could get on the savannah again, to be fair. Just to see. Although we don't really have it. Let's get desert. See what we get. Cheetah. Cool. Oh, methane as well. Methane's pretty good. More oil. Fossilized link. Oh, that is good. That is good. Doubt we'll be able to get it in here though. Yeah, nah. Unfortunately not. Let's put down some methane. Man, desert actually pretty good for getting that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's no way we can't even get dysprosium. No way we're getting enough biodiversity. No, I don't think it's happening. Methane itself isn't going to give us much either, which is a shame. Yeah, you're at least giving us some stuff, which is nice. Is there any way that we can make this more biodiverse? I don't think so. Unless we can... No, we can't get the crevice. Because we used up all of our people. So I don't think we're going to be able to get... As much as I'd love to get that oil in. Because that would be a massive prosperity boost. Yeah, there's no way we can get it done. Unless we were to, like, root out these pearls and stuff. But I don't know if that's worth it. Okay, what are we doing? The sagebrush down. Just try and improve things best we can. Maybe see if we can game the system. I mean, that is 10. Did we try it? Probably not going to work, but let's try it. Yeah, it's because of the negative biodiversity. Just not quite working. Which is a shame, because that is an awful lot of science. Oh, no, it's working. It's working. Oh boy, the villain is inventing. What a jerk. There we go, that's really good. That's actually massively boosting up our prosperity. Cannot complain at all. Let's get some more microcharges. What can we put on you? You actually produce so much science. That's ridiculous. Would love to get a tarantula on you there. Oh, imagine if we could get the tarantula. Can we afford another one? We can't afford another one. Americana have fried chicken and fruit pie luxuries on the same planet. I have been waiting for that achievement for so long. We finally did it. It's the very annoying achievements of trying to get the inventions together. But I suppose all you have to do is you have to find oil, just in your mountain, and that's how you do it. That is good though. That is a really good one to find. I'm very happy we got that. Just wish we could just get a little bit more science for that, but beggars cannot be choosers at the end of the day. Yeah, I think we can come away with this and say that we're very happy with how we've managed to kind of pull this one back. Yeah, or at the very least I'm very happy. Do we have anywhere we could put anything else that's ugly? No, not really. Shame. Shame. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Absolutely not. We've got 7 more Eon that we can use. Do we have anything cool that we want to do? We've got a level 3 spot here. We don't want to put more oil in. Could just put some additional wealth in here because you are pretty wealth poor. Yeah. Pop you there. We've got a couple more micros that we can use too. The real question is where we're going to put that. Oh, we could put... It's not what I would like, but we could put the drone beetle in there just to boost it up just a little bit more. We do have a microspace on the helium too, so we could double that. We could definitely put another one on there too. So yeah, let's do that. Boom, ball maker stone. Volcanic King on you, even better. And then let's get the upgraded. The upper graded helium. There we go. Even more science. Got a little bit more Eon. Oh, that is a lot of science. That's good. Boom. Love to see it. Not making them go up too much, but I mean, to be fair, they've got so much science already, I'm not surprised. You, on the other hand, are also a very, very scientific person. Not getting much from the fur clothier, it must be said, but hey, it's alright. Gives us an emblem. It's always good. What's our last move going to be? Do we have anywhere we haven't put anything down yet? Just to kind of fill it out. We do have empty slots over here. And there's an empty slot inside here. So what could we put over here for our first place camp? Southern Jungle. Do we have any kind of metals at all? Can we get a draft to the ocean? Ocean's already max rank. Nah. Why did you can't put iron down here? No, there's no way we're getting a metal down here, unfortunately. So you know what? I think we're just going to put seagrass. Yeah, seagrass. Pop that in. That'll be a nice last go. Not enough for another micro. There we go. Time to conclude the planet. I guess the other good thing would have been to do turtle grass, but never mind. Yeah, I think we're quite happy with that. The fact that we managed to pull this back, I think we were at 400 prosperity, and now we're up at 800. I think we can be okay with that. It's time to conclude the planet. Let's conclude. Snakes on the moon. Snakes on my ship. There we go. We've managed to settle it nice and properly. Yeah, we're even building stuff that's covered by the clouds. People walking about without any spacesuits on. Come on, clouds, move away. There we go. Civilization knows no bounds. Good job, everybody. And they were known as the Clangers. There we go. Laid bare, complete a planet with a miner, and to the center, complete a planet with the miner. I'm a little bit annoyed that we only got 2 stars for our second age. The way it kind of went. We didn't end up using our ocelots. Didn't really use our cougars either, to be fair. But I think in terms of who we had for our biomes, it kind of made sense in the end. Final score, 880. I think we can all say that's not too bad. So, cannot be too harsh on ourselves. I think probably the only thing we could be a bit harsh on is the fact I didn't get that 3-star on this one. And I haven't gotten the 3-star before because I hadn't done that before. So yeah, let's leave the planet there. But yeah, just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying Reus 2. I do quite like these games because I'm nice to just kind of chill out to, you know, you just sit here, chat, I talk shit to you, and we're all having a good time. But yeah, if you like what we do here on the channel, consider becoming a member of the Burger Band in order to get early access to videos as soon as they're uploaded, rather than when their schedules come out, as well as some other benefits as well. But I just want to say, most importantly, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying the content so far. And until next time, take care.